Hey everyone! Welcome back. I am back today with more Rebels, you guys. Last time was really fun, and I love the small stretch of just kind of magical, mystical, majestic, ethereal episodes we've had, because last time and the time before that just knocked it out of the park with the whimsy, and I was here for it. So I will briefly get into what I thought about the last episode. Although I think by this point you've heard most of what I had to say. We'll just kind of do a quick recap before we jump into whatever's next. Before I do that, I do just want to say, if you're joining me early today, you know just what that means. It means that you are one of my awesome patrons. Thank you so much. And as always, I'm sending up those big old hugs right through that screen. And if not, still thank you for joining me today. I'm glad you're here. I do hope you'll consider supporting me that way. The link to my Patreon is going to be in that description down below. And if you are joining me on those YouTubes, I hope you'll hit like and subscribe for me. Thank you so much for that. So yeah, it was quite the episode. Again, I'm just kind of like really impressed by the connection that Ezra managed to establish. I'm wondering if that had more to do with the Purgils or if it had more to do with Ezra. It was not really clear, but again, I'm kind of wondering if we're building up this case for, you know, Ezra being a real exception, even in terms of like a Force-sensitive person, a Jedi in training, you know, a Padawan. Like I'm kind of feeling like this isn't the first time that they've built up that he's progressing quite quickly in terms of how in tune he is with the Force. So don't know if we'll come back to that or if that was just, you know, not even intended whatsoever. And it's just something I'm reaching on. But the Purgils were really great. I think it was really fun to see, you know, Hera kind of come in with her biases and then, you know, kind of go through the course of the episode and realize that these creatures are not just, you know, destructive beasts. They have feelings, they're intelligent, and, you know, we were able to help each other out there. So I feel like those were the two characters who were kind of affected by this the most, is Hera with her kind of bad perception of Purgils, and Ezra, who developed this really like almost a supernatural bond with the Purgils. And like it just happened too. Like he just heard them, and I don't know. It was very magical. So really great episode. We got our fuel. We helped the Purgils. The Purgils saved Ezra, and we are now following the Purgils, or we were. I'm sure we'll be on a totally different course by the start of this next episode. It was a lot of fun, guys. It was really sweet, and I enjoyed it. So without further ado, what do you say we go ahead and jump right into the next episode and see what the heck is next on Rebels? Let's do this.
Perhaps we can solve two problems at once. A rebel cell has reported an Imperial carrier over their world. If we can steal that ship, we can use it to house all our fighters. This
that would be pretty
cell
cool.
is located in the Ryloth system.
Ryloth? I know the cell you're talking about. I'll contact them.
You're actually gonna talk to him?
I don't think we have much choice. We need that carrier.
Tell me.
What's wrong with Ryloth?
Oh, it's a long story, babe.
Hera, this is unexpected.
Father, we need to talk.
Is her dad who I think it is? Because I've had a theory about her dad. I actually cannot tell just by looking, but I wonder if it's the guy that we knew who is the leader of it's the fighting on the Ryloth, and it's, yeah, you know the one. You know the ones. Don't put me on the spot.
Same as always. Why?
No reason.
It's her dad. No reason, just,
Straighten
you
up a
know,
little bit. You're making
her
me look
dad.
bad.
What's the matter with you?
Oh, he's nervous to meet her dad.
You must be the Jedi I've heard about.
Jarrus. Kanan Jarrus. I've heard a lot about you too, sir.
It's okay, baby. Take a deep breath. You're
This
good.
is the rest of our crew. Ezra,
He's so polite.
Sabine, and Zeb.
First off,
Syndulla, at your
wrong
service.
order.
The liberator of
more tactics at the academy.
The Empire. I recommend a change in plans. Using my bomber, schematics, and timetables. We can destroy the carrier when it's most vulnerable.
But we
If you
need...
could have destroyed it, you would have done so already. You need us.
Oh.
And we need the carrier.
We need the
We
carrier.
need each other. Cham's intel, Hera's plan. This works, we all win.
Everyone gets along. Everything is good. Everything is great. Okay.
With Jedi on our side, how can we fail?
Well, he's fought with the Jedi before, so.
What's going on? We haven't spoken in years. He was a hero in the Clone War. Fought with the Jedi to free Ryloth from the droid army. But after the war, the Republic became the Empire and refused to leave, so
Yep.
started fighting them. Once my mother was killed in the Resistance, Ryloth's freedom became the most important thing to him.
More important than family?
His name is Chopper.
Yeah. He's like,
If you gave me half the attention
allow me to
you gave this
introduce myself.
second-rate junk pile, we'd have liberated Ryloth by now.
You better watch it.
This is what's wrong with you, child.
He's gonna lose it.
You hold on to the wrong things. Devote your time and effort to lost causes.
I am not wasting my life. I help people. I lead ships into battle. I am part of something bigger.
The rebellion. I thought you knew better than to put your faith in outsiders.
Accent.
You forget what happened when we trusted the Republic.
This is different. The rebels are fighting to free everyone.
I don't care about everyone. I care only about Ryloth.
So I've noticed.
Yeah, the thing is, like, there are a lot of people hurting in this galaxy. Her accent, though, she like slipped back into her native. Oh my god, he's just gotten so... I mean, he was jaded when we met him. He was like apprehensive when we met him, and then his wife got killed, and then the Republic, who he was like really hesitant to work with, turns into the Empire. Yeah, he's...
Windu spoke highly of your heroics at the Battle of Lesu.
Mace Windu. We charged across Lesu's energy bridge to certain doom. We would not be stopped. They named that attack...
Ah, she's like, oh my god, not this again.
Hammer of Ryloth.
She's like, I've heard this enough.
General Syndulla, I could listen to your stories all day.
And I could tell them all day.
I'm trying to
father's not such a bad guy.
ingratiate to
See a lot
his
of him in you.
future dad. Oh.
You're both great leaders trying to help people.
Right.
You don't know
Well,
like I do.
the thing is, knowing someone as personally as the parent-child relationship is a little bit different than knowing their public political persona.
Overpilot to carrier. We are under attack by rebel fighters. Request permission for emergency landing.
Incoming bomber, transmit your clearance code.
Code is 725.
Proceed to Bay 2.
Okay. Nice. Well done. Well done.
Might consider slowing down.
This has to look good.
It has to look like we have no control over it. Oh, we're coming in really hot. We're coming in really hot. Really, really, like so hot we're on fire is how hot we're coming in.
Explosives? Sorry, my friend.
What?
You're double crossing us? Ah! Oh
Need your
no.
help to get on board.
Oh, I can't believe you're really doing this. You would sell out your own daughter and her crew?
Yes, I know my father betrayed us. Thanks for the update, buddy.
Yeah, we were aware.
You hit one proton bomb and you'll touch off the whole magazine.
I wasn't planning to miss.
Ah! God! No, why that made me jump so
Here's
bad.
your chance.
Oh no, guys, we're fighting each other when we should be fighting them.
Shoot.
Oh! Woo! All right, and the Force is amazing. As this is the way I want to see the Force used. When I know people have the Force, I'm like, use the Force. Float people, float things. Float yourself, float everything.
Actually, Ezra, You take this one.
Azris,
Okay.
go practice for you, baby.
I got this.
You,
You're going to abandon ship.
I will not abandon my ship.
no, it was too much with this.
You are going to abandon ship.
Baby,
We are going to abandon ship.
he did it. He did it. I've never seen someone do it twice and be successful. It seems like it's too much effort, like you're trying too hard.
You should get going.
I should get going.
Not bad for your first time. All right,
It's
Hera,
pretty
we're
stinking
almost done.
good.
Get us out of here.
I remember Silka the first time she did it too.
Usual. We are not going anywhere.
Poop.
You're too late, Father. Chopper, make the jump to hyperspace. Hyperdrive's offline? What
Poop.
did you do?
I must destroy this ship for Ryloth.
Yeah. I know he's not concerned about the rest of the galaxy, but seriously?
Destroy this ship and the Empire will just send another. But if we
Yeah.
take it, we can use it to fight them.
You haven't been
Aren't
here
we
to see what the Empire has done to our world. They plunder our wealth and sell our people into slavery
Then let her fight them in her way.
for all Ryloth to see.
She's doing this to fight the Empire. If you get the Empire off of Ryloth, they're just gonna send more people. Like more occupation. What?
Freedom from the Empire as badly as you. But this battle
Right.
can't be won on Ryloth alone.
Right.
Clone War, you didn't just fight for a village. You rallied everyone to liberate the entire planet. You inspired me.
The rebellion is no different. But I
Right.
couldn't see that. Or you didn't believe in me. And that's why I left.
Okay.
She's right.
What do you say?
With you, Hera.
I am also with you.
Well, Father,
Who's the leader now, Daddy?
I guess you have your chance to prove me wrong.
Okay.
everyone, get your...
Victory will be brief, as I feared. The bombers have returned.
We're not in the clear yet.
But we will be. This is not their first rodeo. He's never seen his daughter in action. Well, maybe he has, but not recently. Come on, Hera, you got this. Ah! When it counts, he's there for you. You two don't see eye to eye on everything, and he really messed up, but
We were always stronger together.
heck yeah. Aww. I'm glad they sorted through this too, like for her sake, for their personal sakes.
Light cruiser is coming after us, but I think I know a way to stop it.
Okay.
I'll help you.
It's okay, go.
We're good? Okay, we're good. We're good. We're good.
I sent the anti-grav. Just give it a push.
Sweet. Whoa.
Something up.
Nice. Blow it up when it's close enough.
All right, let's see what she can do.
All right. Oh, she could do quite a bit, I think.
I'm getting reports from all over Ryloth. Our people are rallying against the Empire. Every hour, more join our ranks. But now I understand. You're like your mother. She was once a dreamer too.
But I learned to be a leader by watching you.
Oh, I'm so glad we made
I'm
up.
proud of you, Captain Syndulla.
Oh, he called her captain. I love it. I love that they got that resolved. I love it. They finally learned to kind of understand each other, and he saw what she was fighting for. Oh, guys, that was so good. I love that in a universe that is dominated so much by the Empire, we cannot afford infighting. We just cannot afford it. We absolutely cannot. And that's one thing that I think the stakes are so much higher now than maybe, say, back in the Clone Wars. You know, not that the Republic didn't have some times where it was like just completely, like close to being exhausted of resources in the war, and it was tricky to maneuver everything. But, you know, you saw, like, in the Clone Wars, there were a lot of people who were kind of, like, skeptical about fighting together and everything. It's like, here, we really don't have a choice. Like, that's if we don't get our stuff together in the face of just vast oppression, we're not going to survive. We're not going to be able to change things. So it is like, it feels like a little bit higher stakes. And it's crazy to me to think, like, oh man, if I go back and watch the episodes of Clone Wars now with Ryloth, it's definitely going to hit different. Because, and honestly, any place that the Republic went to and was like, hey, cool, Republic helps you now. Yeah, that all got turned into like Imperial territory. That really sucks. And I knew that watching it, but it didn't, I wasn't in that moment, you know what I mean? So it's like, yeah, cool, save the day for now. But now we're really getting to see like the ramifications of, you know, an actual adventure that we followed in the Clone Wars, and like, this is what happened. It all turned into the Empire afterwards, and things got exponentially worse. And like, oh, her mom died. I'm trying to remember if we saw a lot of his wife, her mom. I'm sure we probably saw her like at least once. Because I feel like he died. I would have to go back. I mean, you know, Clone Wars was like over 100 episodes. And I think like last time I saw some of the earlier or even like mid ones was like, it was not recent. So, you know, sadly, I don't know every single detail of every single arc, but rather just kind of the bigger picture. But I remembered him, so that was good. I love that we were able to work together, because at the end of the day, we're doing the same thing. He's just doing it on what he thinks to be the scale at which it should be done. But at the end of the day, you can get the Empire, you can wipe out every Imperial anything on Ryloth. Guess what? As long as the Empire's still around and they rule most of the galaxy, or a lot of the galaxy, they're just going to come back. At some point, you have to address the bigger picture, and that's what Hera's doing. And it sounds like, you know, they had their differences and she left. And they both cared for each other a lot, but she had to go and make her own path, and he had to learn to appreciate her for who she was and kind of like her intentions as well, you know. That was beautiful. I'm glad that they when they turned on him, I'm like, you've got to be kidding me. Seriously? Like, I know you have fought so hard for your people, but your people includes your family. Bro. Seeing her slip into the accent for a minute was really, really like fun and interesting. I just loved it. I love when we have a good cameo that ties everything kind of together into like what we're watching now, and I really love it when we flesh out characters, and we did both in this episode. So I was here for it. Oh man, yes, I love it when they tie in Clone Wars. So, all right, that was a great episode. Hera is so just awesome in general that I'm always down for a Hera episode, and this was just like mwah, chef's kiss. Got all my favorite stuff in one place. So yeah, guys, that was so much fun. I loved it. I hope you enjoyed watching along with me. As always, thank you so much for joining me today. Please, please, please be sure to join me next time for whatever adventure lies ahead of us on Rebels, and we will watch it together. Bye for now, guys.